This is Edge TV. On the edge.co.nz. The Edge. JJ, Mike and Dom.
Hello.
Zach.
Yeah.
How are you, matey?
I'm pretty good. How you doing?
Yeah, excellent, buddy.
Zac Efron, JJ, Mike and Dom from the Edge in New Zealand. How are you? You well?
I'm great, thanks. Good to be hanging out with you guys. What's going on?
Yeah. You're an Aussie again.
I am again.
Well, when are you coming to New Zealand?
You know what? I want to come soon. I feel like every time we talk, we gotta do the same.
I know, you've got the same excuse every time.
I haven't been able to come yet. I want to come, believe me. It would be great, and when I'm there, it'd be fun to hang out. So.
You've got to come over here. We've just got High School Musical 1 in theatres here, and it's going off.
All right, that's good news. Well, maybe I will come over.
It's nice to talk to you. You sound really sexy over the phone.
I sound really what?
Sexy.
Sexy.
Thank you.
I mean, watch my vowels today.
Like Justin Timberlake brought 60 back. You sound 60.
Sexy over the phone. Anyway, congratulations on your movie, Charlie St. Cloud, opening today in New Zealand.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, so whereabouts was that movie filmed? Because I noticed that cute little village that you guys hang out in.
We were. That was actually Vancouver. We were in Vancouver. So I mean, it was a pretty awesome place to film. I mean, we sort of share a lot of locations with the Twilight films.
Did you? That would have been bad.
Oh, yeah.
Paparazzi day.
What are you team? What do they call it? Are you team R-Pats or team other guy?
Team other guy.
Team other guy.
Right. Who's the other guy? Oh, Taylor.
Yes.
Taylor Lautner.
No.
So you're turning 23 this month, and I'm guessing this movie is your most adult role to date. Would that be a fair thing to say?
Yeah. I was the most adult when I made it.
And how are you finding your fans? Does it sort of feel like your fans are growing up with you and your fans are getting a bit older, or are they still quite young?
You know, it depends, man. To be honest with you, the fans are growing up. You know, they've the ones that were 14 and 15 when we did High School Musical are all up there now. They're all of age now. So it's I'm seeing that trend, but also at the same time, it seems like a new High School Musical fan is born every day. I mean, I get to the premiere, I'm like, there's like 4-year-old kids, and I'm like, wait a second, that doesn't quite make sense. Where'd you come from?
Wow.
You know, so it's pretty insane. But it's great.
You know, I was watching the movie Charlie St. Cloud, and Kim Basinger's playing your mother. You must have had the hots for her at some stage, because everyone had the hots for her.
Yeah.
That would be weird, and all of a sudden she's playing your mum in a movie.
It was weird. She's so beautiful, but even more than that, like, once you meet her, your personality is just like shines. It's like it just made it even worse. You know, she's so gorgeous and just perfect. I don't know, like just so sweet. It was great. It was great to have her play my mom.
By the way, so speaking of people that you had the hots for, is it true the story that I heard about you and Tyra Banks? When you were a young man, you had her picture from a magazine or a catalogue sellotaped to your roof.
Yeah.
That's seedy.
Yeah. It was. I just remember that it was like a famous. Well, maybe it's famous to me because it was in my room. But that bikini shot of her in like a purple bathing suit was on my wall when I was a kid. I remember.
So it was the wall, not the ceiling. Because I read the ceiling.
It was the ceiling.
Okay. Wall, ceiling. What's the difference?
Oh, there's a big difference.
Well, what can only be described as a hilarious coincidence. Mike here, who we work with, he's got a picture of you on his ceiling.
All right.
No, it's true. Hey, Zach, I love Charlie St. Cloud, but I wanted to know, how do you cry on cue? I left the movie theatre going, how do you do that? How do actors do that? Because you had to shed some tears other than the singing and dancing. How did you cry on cue?
Well, for me, I'm very musical, so they kind of just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I kind of burst into it. But
you have to think of sad shit, you know? I mean,
to be honest with you, yeah, it's sort of that simple. You think of sad shit. I mean, I thought a lot about, you know, like to be honest, it got kind of personal when I was there. There was really no jokes about it. I kind of went very serious and just thought about my younger brother, and that was the easiest way for me to kind of to get there. You know.
Your real younger brother.
Yeah, my real younger brother. Yeah.
Oh, you sorry for our lack of knowledge here, but what's the story there with your younger brother?
Well, he's still with us. So.
Yeah, but obviously in the movie, his younger brother dies in the movie. So, did you think that your younger brother in real life? Did you sort of put him in that sort of category?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Right.
I just sort of thought as if he was gone, and you know, it's kind of sucked for a while, but you had to do it.
What is the age of your younger brother? Is he 4 years younger than you? Is that
He's
right?
about 4.5. Yeah, so he's 18 now. He's in college.
Does he look like you looked at that age?
No, he probably looks better than me. He's like super tall now. He's like 6'1", and just more athletic and probably way cooler than me.
I bet he gets lots of girls because he's your brother, though.
I don't know. He's sort of got a girlfriend right now, so I don't know. I mean, he's not really playing the field either at the moment. Who knows? He's just got to college though, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And what about you? Are you still with Vanessa Hudgens? Last I read a gossip magazine. You guys were together, but you can never be certain with these things, can you?
Yeah, we are still.
Great,
in fact.
great. I saw some photos online the other day of her leaving I think it was a yoga class or something. She's looking good.
She is, man. She's looking great.
Mate, if I was you, I'd be cancelling the promo trips. None of us travelling to Australia on your own and leaving here unattended.
I know, man. It's the worst thing about it. I just honestly tried to get her to come out so bad. But
how long have you two been together now?
Going on, actually, 5 years now.
Jeez. Dude, you got to propose. I know you're still young, but girls get restless.
Girls get what?
Girls get restless.
Get restless. Oh, okay.
You're getting love advice from John. What does he know?
No, we're good at the moment. I'm not even really thinking about marriage yet. You know, but
right.
I am enjoying what we got going.
Okay, well, you turn 23 next month. I'd imagine you'd be a fairly hard guy to buy for. Like, what is she likely to get you?
Gosh, I don't know. She always surprises me. I wouldn't even know what to give myself, but she, she always comes through with something amazing. When I was 21, she threw me a huge surprise party, which was unreal. I mean, like, we shut down multiple hotel rooms and like just had this huge, awesome party with like 60 friends, and I mean that was pretty good. So she's got to up that this year.
Good for you having 60 friends.
Yeah.
Invite only. No, it must be hard buying presents because if she went out and bought you a present, then the bloody paparazzi would take photos of it all the time, wouldn't they? So it'd be hard to do stuff in secret.
You've got to buy decoy presents.
Something really, really bad. That's like, I'd be super disappointed.
But you said in an interview recently, Zach, that because you're famous, you miss doing the simplest things. But what about if you weren't famous anymore? What would you miss?
A lot. There's so much. I mean, honestly, it's really hard to sit there and complain about being famous when you realize that a lot of what you call fame, affords you some pretty amazing things. I've been able to like see the world and so many amazing countries, 6-7 times over. And a lot of my friends have never been off the continental U.S. yet. So it's. I imagine. I would miss that aspect of it. I would miss some of the pretty amazing, cool vacations that it's afforded, and also a lot of the things that I've learned. I mean, I got to learn how to sail for this movie. I got to learn how to, from the very beginning, sing and dance in High School Musical. I feel more well-rounded as a result of it, and it keeps me focused and working hard. So it's a good place. I'm happy.
What would you not miss? What is the worst thing about being the level of fame that you've got?
There's this sort of like weird thing that you get when you're just walking around, where you just sort of have to be aware at all times of, what you're doing and who's sort of around you. Almost like it's like a sixth sense you sort of develop. And I think it would be great to live without that for a while, because once you've got it, you can't really shed it. So it's sort of built in right now.
It'd be hard to just like eat at a restaurant and think, everyone in the restaurant's probably been looking at me while I'm eating and stuff like that.
It's not there. I mean, once you're in a restaurant, it's fine. It's more like when you're outside, or you perhaps doing something you're not supposed to be doing.
Right.
Then it's overwhelming. You're like, oh God.
God, I can't do lines of coke on the footpath anymore.
Exactly.
I know something that you would miss or wouldn't miss, and that's the bloody questions about your facial hair, dude. When I googled you the other day, that's all I got. You arrive in Australia with facial hair, that's all people talk about.
Oh man.
You must be sick of that.
Yeah, I made a big statement, I guess, by showing up with facial hair. It's pretty funny.
I know, weird how it rolls.
What, are you just being lazy, or is it for a movie role or something?
It's it's both. I like how after you don't shave for like, I don't know, for me it's about a week and a half, like, I don't know, 9 or 10 days. I hit that place where it's like, all right, I gotta shave now because it's unbearably itchy, or I gotta like commit and grow a full-on beard.
Yeah.
And this time when I hit it, I was like, I'm just gonna go for it, man. It's like one life to live. You can see what it's like to grow a beard.
You could look like Joaquin Phoenix before you know it.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Or Zach Galifianakis from The Hangover.
I don't want to bring up the facial hair, so let's not talk about that anymore. What's up with your voice, mate? Have you been talking heaps?
Yeah, and flying a lot. Why does it sound weird on the phone?
No, I can just hear it. I don't want to, strain it at all. But, I appreciate you talking to us. Zac Efron on the phone, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said something else. Just, never mind. Yeah, no, thanks. It's always good to be back.
Yeah.
We've got a bad accent, huh?
And I read online you bought your own place last year.
Yeah.
Have you become like a Home Depot guy? Have you attempted any DIY or home improvements?
Not really, man. My place is it's pretty minimalist, It's like, there's not a whole lot of maintenance I have to do other than like, light bulbs and, with the most simple things. Like, the things for the worst is the pool. The pool keeps, kind of messing with my mind. And the yard.
Do you have a pool guy?
I do have a pool guy, yeah.
Is he hotter than you? Because you imagine all the pool guys in Hollywood being so smoking hot.
No, he's like an old kind of weird dude.
Oh my God! Is your pool guy Kevin Federline?
Oh God. Hey, well, Zac, we are really enjoying your movie. Charlie St. Cloud. It opens today in New Zealand. We've got to see it, sneak peek. And you say you do all the sailing yourself. Was that actually for real?
Yeah, it was. It was all for real.
Wow.
Yeah, and it wasn't easy. We had to, really kind of commit and go hard for it was like 3 weeks, solid. So.
It didn't do your biceps any harm, though. Looking good.
Yeah, no, it's kind of tricky being out there on those at the end of that line. You've sort of suspended out there over the water. That was really hard. I mean, it was exhausting actually. We did that for days and days and days and days.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it did. It looked amazing, and I know, Zac, that you part of the reason for doing this movie was to move away from the stereotype of High School Musical, and it bloody worked, dude.
Thanks.
Great performance, really nice movie. Charlie St. Cloud is out today in theatres.
Thank you very much, guys.
No worries. Although I must admit, there was one point where you were sort of moping around in the movie, and I thought he's got to get his head in the game.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm always pointing that phrase.
Hey, and mates, please come to New Zealand. I know you and Vanessa pop into Australia for cheeky holidays, but you can pop. I've got a room. You can stay at my pad if you want, mate.
All right, man. If you have a nice couch.
Yeah. Oh, I'll even open it up for you, mate.
He's got a bedroom with an ensuite for you.
Number 2, come and visit New Zealand. Keep up the great work, Zac.
Hey, thank you, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
JJ, Mike and Dom.